Alright, y'all ready? I'm gonna name myself Todd, because it's appropriate.
Hello there.
You were close. Wonderful. This is Todd Mulana, god damn it. Todd Pokemon. Jonathan Jonathan. No, you're good. This game is just fun.
Yes.
There's like nothing particularly difficult about this game. I mean, this I guess once you know.
Where it is at all times.
Yo, Slow Beef, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. I appreciate it.
By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater, it obtains a difference or deviation. The guidance
Oh, you know I got that to do.
deviations to generate corrective commands to drive the missile from a position where it is
Shirky Starfish,
to a
thanks so much for the
position where
raid.
it isn't, and arriving at a position where it wasn't, it now is. Consequently, the position where it is.
Thank you so much,
is
Slow
now
Beef.
the
I really
position
appreciate
that
it.
Wasn't, and it follows that the position that it was is now the position that it isn't. In the event that the position that it is in is not the position that it wasn't, the system has.
Can't believe it's going to
acquired
count
a
that photo. It absolutely should not. That photo sucks shit.
variation between where the missile is and where it wasn't. If variation is considered to be a significant factor, it too may be corrected by the GEA. However, the missile must also know where it was. The missile guidance computer scenario works as follows. Because a variation has modified some of the information the missile has obtained, it is not sure just where it is.
Is Grimer in this game, or is it only
Sure
Muck?
where it isn't, within reason, and it knows where it was. It now subtracts where it should
Oh, I
be
missed
from
the
where
good
it wasn't,
photo of
or
Lapras.
vice versa. And by differentiating this from the algebraic sum of where it shouldn't be,
There's a
and
Scyther
where
in
it
there.
was, it is able to obtain the deviation and its variation, which is called error.
I think this only has Gen 1 Mons, right? I mean, if you wanna say some spoilers about some Pokemons, I'm down with that. I got no problems with it. I know most everything there is I could know about this game. I'm gonna get stumped on a few things here and there. Just let me let it ride a bit. Hell yeah, that's some Pidgey ass right there. We got some good Pidgey ass on that one. Arteolol, thanks so much for the resub. I appreciate it. That's a damn fine picture of a Pikachu. I don't know which of those are considered better. All these are terrible pictures of Lapras.
Yes.
Oh, we'll see.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Wonderful.
You count that as wonderful? That was a good pose? That was a pose? Why was that a pose?
Wonderful. You were close.
Meh.
Wonderful. Wait.
Oak isn't a fan of the 2/3 rule. Yeah, as much as I'd love to take pictures that abide by the rule of thirds, I just don't think it's going to earn me extra points. You were close. Technique, that's nice. Damn right it is.
Yeah.
Todd can go to the next course as a treat.
Yes.
I don't think I've received the ability to speed up yet. I think that's something I get later. Well, if you love that bug, then I love that bug right beside you. Zubat caught. Well, you know what I mean. Like I've captured its image on screen. The C buttons. That's how you do it. Okay. Yeah, sneak up on him. That's the trick. Okay, well, I'm just looking over here. No big deal. Back to the lab again. That's not a good one. That's a handsome looking electrode right there, I'll tell you. This is considered to be a photo of electrode, and I think that that's just great. Please send a shitty faraway picture. You want this one? That's a good chew. That's probably my best haunter. That's a good Zubat. Look at that fucking Zubat.
Yes. Wonderful.
Professor Oak's like, Todd, you took a picture of a corpse. Don't you know better? I'm gonna have to make a YouTuber apology for this one. The purpose of my content has always been to entertain.
Wonderful.
Well, I took a photo of a dead body, so yeah, I think I'm in trouble.
You were close. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Okay, alright. Head to head, let's go. How's the size? Worse.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Great photo. That was a solid photo all around.
Well,
Alta Biscuit's my friend, and he loves Goomy, so I love Goomy. Yes. I've got Pokemon food that looks conspicuously like an apple but is legally distinct from.
yes.
I'm gonna start hucking this apple at things. Get fucked. Yeah, get fucked. Get some, shithead. Watch this, 360 no scope. Oh, I missed. Got him. You feel smart? I think I need the stink orb to get the Scyther out of here, though, right? Gotta get that stinky ball. I mean, real talk though, Pokemon is just dressed up dogfight. No lies were detected. You look real stupid when someone hits you with an apple. That's a good Meowth. It looks like he's doing a pirouette. I love that for him.
Yes. Wonderful.
I thought mine was better, but the game disagreed.
Welcome back. Yes.
I'm saving your life, idiot. Oh, those little bastards like apples? How about these apples? Just kidding. I set myself up for that joke. That's just sad. Ah, I see. Electabuzz is mad at apples. Now it makes sense. Yeah, I think I committed murder.
Objection!
I think I threw 40 apples.
Well done.
Oh, that's a much better picture. I'm so good at picturing.
Wonderful.
I liked my previous pic, or my new picture better, but
Wonderful. Wonderful. Great. Welcome back. Yeah.
oh shit, we're going to a volcano.
Yes.
Whoa, whoa! I don't have a good sense for how hard this game is, like just like getting through it, how hard this game is, because I remember most stuff from when I was a kid. Certain things unlock with points, some things unlock with, you know, accomplishing a little goal. It's not extremely straightforward in the ways that you make progress. Come on, man.
Alien.
It's okay, I kept track. I threw exactly the right number of apples. Have I seen Oshawott? Probably. That's a funny picture. I could have gotten a good picture of Charmeleon around the volcano. I just wasn't thinking.
Wonderful.
Good picture.
Wonderful.
Good picture.
Wonderful.
Really? You're giving that one to me? Okay.
You were close.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Wonderful. Wow.
Isn't this fighting Mamgar?
Wonderful. You were close.
Hey, boss. I got many questions.
Wait. Welcome back. Yeah.
No, we're going back to the volcano.
Yes.
million. We took some photos that time around. We took a few. I like that picture. That's a cute picture. Angie boy. Angie boy.
Yes. Well done. Well done. Well done.
It's actually smaller in this new picture, for what it's worth. I just want to point that out. Yeah, probably.
Welcome back. Yes.
4,000 points before the stink orb. Give me that stink orb. Hey, stink boy. Psyduck. Do I have to get the stink ball for that guy? Yeah, he's not coming out. That's how they keep you here. They keep you here by not letting you have the stink ball. God, he's faster than light. You know, this picture probably isn't worth as many points, but look at that fucking squad. That's a fucking squad right there. That one counts? We'll take it then.
Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. You were close. Wonderful. 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 Wow.
Speed Pikachu?
Well done.
Okay.
Wait. Welcome back.
Yo, Stink Orb! I'm gonna piss so many Pikachus off with this. Do you think he says Pog when he's doing that? It sounds like he says Pog. I believe he's saying Pog. Love it, love it. Work it, baby. Did I kill him? I think I just killed him. That's a good picture. I don't care what Oak says. He's a fricker. That's a good picture.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
You like the one that was very far from the camera and obscured by the trees more, okay? All I'm saying is, if there were still such a thing as Blockbuster, I would have that Bulbasaur printed out as a sticker.
Wonderful. Wait. Welcome back.
They made a photo printer for new Snap. I mean, I can just tweet them, right? With the share function on the Switch, I can just tweet it. I can just tweet it out, baby.
Yeah. Yes.
This game was such a cool experience at the time. I'm not... It's hard for me to, like, say whether or not this game aged well or anything like that, but... what a cool idea for a game in general. Victory Bell looks like a pitcher plant.
You need anything? I won my match.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This picture looks like he's dropping Pikachu, which I think is totally badass. Like, that's a power move. Lift a Pikachu high in the air and then just drop him. This is the only one that registered as a picture of Jigglypuff. And that's my only picture of coughing. Okay, well, I've got them.
Yes. Wonderful. You were close. You were close. Wonderful.
They're basically the same picture, buddy.
Wonderful.
The one on the right's committing a murder. How are you not interested in that photo? Lucas, thanks for the resub.
You were close. Wait. Welcome back. Yeah.
I'm gonna move on because a lot of the stuff that I need to do in Valley is gonna depend on getting the speed booster, if I'm not mistaken.
Did you catch them all yet?
I've not caught them all, actually.
Do you know all their names at least?
Yeah, this one's Squirtle.
It's pretty.
Can you give some advice? I'm not sure what you're gonna give advice on, if I'm being honest. The answer is no, because I've played this game a million times and I've speedrun it. But thank you for asking first. Mm. Oh man, I don't remember what I need to do for these guys. The Twipple Graveler! I guess I should take a picture of that Mankey eventually. I don't know if it's gonna give that one to me. It's giving that one to me. There you go. Got his ass. Oh, I bet you feel dumb as hell. I should have taken a picture of him first, that's right. Anyway, now he's dead.
Oh. Wait.
He's waving. Look at him, he's saying, hey everyone in chat. That picture of Geodude feels like it looks like he's flipping me off. I don't think he's flipping me off, I'm just saying it looks like it. Yeah, but you can't take pictures of the Pokemon signs until Oak reminds you to do it.
Yes.
Or Oak tells you to do it. Hey Mamgar, I got a really good picture of you earlier fighting another Mamgar.
Wonderful. 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 You were close.
That wasn't even close, boss.
Wonderful. 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 Wait. Welcome back.
The Dash Engine. Alright. We're gonna back up, and we're gonna get the Pokemon signs.
Yes. Wow. Well done. Well done. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, wonderful.
We got a Pokemon sign, baby.
Welcome back. Yes.
I need that machine to get activated, I think, by the Pikachu. But I don't remember how to make the Pikachu do the electricity thing. Because that's going to make a something.
Yes. Well done. Well done. Well done. Wait. Welcome back.
Poke flute? Okay. I think the Poke flute is how I get Pikachu to do his lightning thing. When did I become a photographer? I'm a quite accomplished photographer, actually. See, okay, so I think this is the best picture. Oak is not gonna think this is the best picture. I'm just telling you right now. I'm putting an album mark on that. Because that's 10 out of 10, baby. I'm gonna go with this one because it's closer. I think Oak is looking for like this for pose and special points. Like, I feel like I'm better served picking one of these pictures right here. Adrian, thank you so much for dropping those points. Gosh. Slippery hands. Solve my riddle, Batman! I'm picking this one against my better judgment. I think the other picture's better. Sorry, he looks like a penis. Just... the composition does look that way here.
Well done. Wonderful. Well done. Oh, wonderful. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yes. Yes. Oh, wonderful. Welcome back. Yes. Objection!
No gold duck? If you can get gold duck, I don't remember how to get it, but I'm working on it.
Yes. Well done. Wonderful. Well done.
I don't remember.
Well done. Oh, wonderful.
Well, you say no gold duck like I'm specifically withholding it from you. Like, wow, not even providing me gold duck?
Welcome back.
And now that you've done that, unfortunately, I'm no longer able to produce a gold duck photo, so... My apologies for the gold duck fans out there. Golduck respecters in the chat are on life support. I know you can get a muck as well, I just need to figure out how I get it again. Yeah, you leave him alone, dipshit! Hey! Hey! Hey, Hardy Squid. I am having fun. That'll have to do. None of these are good Articuno photos. I'm gonna get dinged on every single one of them. I'm gonna pick that one. It's most in frame, even though it's from behind. I feel like I'm gonna get screwed here. I didn't get the triple Jigglypuff though. I want to go back for it.
Well done. You were close. Wow. Well done. Oh, wonderful. Welcome back.
It's an interesting game.
Yes.
Like getting graded on the photos. I have to remember how to get the muck. I feel like there's a way to turn this. Sometimes there's a Grimer there? There was a Grimer there last time. I don't remember how to do this. Alright, let's see if I can get the triple Jigglypuff. That's one. Too easy? Got him. Just for Bob. I did. I'm not looking for feedback. I appreciate it. I know you just want help. But I don't want that. God, I'm getting owned here. I'm not sure if I remember. Oh, I guess I can get a better picture as it goes up. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, this game was kind of... I mean, I don't know of another game like it that came before, so it's really kind of the first of its kind. Other games have since been created that accomplish similar things to Pokemon Snap without being on rails, but... Look. When 1999 rolls around, and you're 12 years old, and you like Pokemon, and they make an N64 game where you can ride around and huck apples at them, the shit slaps.
Yes. Well done.
That is objectively a worse picture, the one I just took. If you give me more points, you are wrong. That is objectively a worse photo. Objectively worse. In almost every measurable way.
Well done. Wow. Well done.
Is that like a... Is that like a low dunk, Jeff, or are you asking how does it grade photos for real? It's based on distance, like amount of the frame that contains the Pokemon. Those constitute size. Pose is based on what it was doing when you took the photo. So, like, if it's in the middle of a sick animation, then you get more points. You get a technique bonus, I think, if it's, like, well-framed, the more it's centered. And you get a bonus at the end as well if it contains multiple copies of the same Pikachu.
Yes.
Make you little shit. I remember this course being a little bit complicated. Like, I don't recall exactly how you get, Gyarados or, Dragonair and Dragonite. There's something you can do to get Gyarados to come out of that waterfall, I recall. I do not want the answer to any question I ask. I'm speaking out loud in order to provide something entertaining for you to listen to while I play my video game. It is not obvious what I'm supposed to do with those. Could have gotten a sick picture of Mankey if I had been thinking about it, because the Mankey I have in my camera roll is bad. You mean the Dratini? Well, I mean, there is a Dratini, I just need to figure out how to get the Dragonair and Dragonite. That's some Staryu butt right there.
Yes. Well done.
Schmumbler, thanks so much for the raid.
Wonderful. Oh, wonderful. Wait. Welcome back. Yeah.
I'm not going to Rainbow Cloud yet. I kind of want
Yes.
to figure out some of the Pikachus I'm missing in the valley. I think I have to make a Magikarp appear. Or maybe I have to do something with that Magikarp right there. Hold on, maybe I have to do something with that Magikarp right there to get Gyarados. Oh, there we go. Oh, see? Now we're in business! Also, not cool, Mankey. Need to figure out what that Mankey's for in particular. Did that get me the Gyarados that I was looking for? No, I had to do a little something extra. I think that was just like the first step of a sequence I needed to enact that like got... Oh, wait. I'm not gonna get a good picture, but... I understand, thank you. I understand now. Okay. Can I get that good Mankey photo at least while I'm here? I missed. I'm kind of tempted to just retry. I don't... some of those photos were okay. Alright. Fine, fine, fine. That one's gonna get a pose bonus, so I might as well pick it. But I can do better.
Well done. Wonderful. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Oh? Is that a thing? So I'm not gonna get the Gyarados on this one. I see, okay. So, I was thinking I had to knock the Dratini in there to get the Dragonite, but turns out no. Alright, let's get a really good Mankey here. That's too close. That's too close, buddy. Okay, so I gotta pick the right one. That's cute. That's cute as fuck. That's an album mark, baby. That one is too. But I think Oak is more interested in probably one of these. Adoya rules! I just love this photo so much. I love this dumbass picture so much. Let's see if he'll give me the points for it, because it's gonna get, like, great size unless he decides it's too cut off, in which case he's gonna say it's worth nothing.
Wonderful. Well done.
Okay.
Welcome back. Yes.
Alright, I still want to get that good picture to Gyarados, and if I can get the good picture of Gyarados, I think he knocks the, Gravelers off the wall, which would give me a triple Graveler. That Magikarp is very hard to hit. Black Mage, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. I'm not going for 100%, but I'd like to get, you know, some cool pictures. Like, if I know that I have the ability to get certain things, I'm gonna... I mean, it's really easy to just power through this game, right? Like, the speedrun's under 20 minutes, something like that. Yeah, I got a little bit of time. I know what you did to that Magikarp, buddy. Oh, that's just a Pokeflute thing? Okay. Let's see if that's a good enough Gyarados. That's really close up, so the likelihood of him giving that to me is pretty low, if I'm being honest. I'm always worried about photos that are far too tight.
Well done.
He gave me a pretty good size bonus on that. I bet I... Nice. I bet I could get a better one, though, if I really wanted to.
Well done.
Yeah, that's the Graveler photo I was missing. Oak's like, please move on to Rainbow Cloud.
Welcome back.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to Valley one last time. I'm gonna get that good picture of the Gravelers. And then, now that I know that it's just a Pokeflute thing, and then we'll move on to Rainbow Cloud. Oh, Todd Mulana will never go to Rainbow Cloud? I apologize, I take it back. We will not be going to Rainbow Cloud. Jokes aside, I actually do think it's a major failing of this game that it doesn't allow you to take cool pictures of scenery.
Yes.
I understand that the whole premise of the game is Pokemans, and I get why it might not, but...
Well done.
But sometimes I just want to take a picture of the cool scenery in this game, or at least I did when I was a kid, and Professor Oak, like, not giving a shit about it was really annoying.
Yes.
I do not remember how to get this muck here. I know that there's a way to get the Graveler. Or sorry, not Graveler, the Grimer to appear over there, and then I think I can do something to make him turn into a muck, but I don't remember what it is. Maybe it's photo triggered. There's not a lot in this game that's triggered by actually taking photos, but let me see if it's that. Does that make the muck appear over here, or the Grimer appear over here? It does. Do I have to hit him like a certain number of times for him to turn into a muck? Okay, well that was the answer. There we go.
Yes. Wonderful.
Is there a way to check which Pokemons I'm missing?
Welcome back.
I'm trying to think of which ones I might have missed. I guess I didn't get Golduck. Let's see if we can get Golduck. Yeah, I got... Wait, did I get Weeping Bell? I know I got Victory Bell. Now that you say that, it makes me worried that I missed it. Oh, I guess I didn't get Weeping Bell. Hmm. Look at all these Pokemon signs, though. They rule, right? Cool as hell. Yeah, I want to say it's only like 60 Pokemon in this game. 63?
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna bother me if I can't figure out the ones I'm missing. What else could I be missing here? I got Jinx. I got the Articuno that's in that stone egg. I never got Flying Pikachu, but... It called it a Zubat picture after it explicitly told me that it was Pikachu.
Yes.
It's fine. It wasn't going to be worth any points, but...
Welcome back.
So I know of some Pokemon I'm missing. So let's maybe just run through them really quickly. I've got more than an hour before it's that time, so why not? Snorlax is the goodest boy. I'm sorry. Name a boy that's gooder. Name one single boy that's gooder. Okay, Missile is pretty good. Damn. Damn, how did you get me in one? How is it that easy for you? I think a lot of y'all overestimate how much I give a shit about Growlithe. I appreciate that, though. I think everyone should love different Pikachus.
Yes. Well done.
Yeah, it's hard to beat Surfing Pikachu, I'll be honest with you.
Wonderful. Well done.
Pigeon Rat, I'm gonna take away your posting privileges. My Magnemite picture's shit, but I don't think I actually need any other Pikachus from Tunnel.
Yes.
What's the evolution of Mamgar again? Mamgar 2, son of Mamgar. Okay. I'm not going to be able to beat fighting Mamgar. I don't really think there's anything else I can do here. Let's see if he likes that Moltres picture a little better because it's closer. Isn't there something I could do here? Oh? I found one of the ones I was missing. Hell yeah, gamer. You like that? Does that make you happy? Do you like what's happening here? I pet the dog with my stinky orb. I know. I had to make a quick change of course, X-Rex. I wasn't about to let myself get clipped. All right. Y'all ain't clipping me for the dumb shit I say. Only I clip me for the dumb shit I say.
Well done. Wonderful.
Alright, well I know I'm already missing Mew. We'll get Mew on the final course. I'm just trying to figure out which ones I'm missing still. So I'm missing Golduck here. I think you can get Ivysaur or something with the triple Bulbasaur. I want to say that getting the triple Bulbasaur does something. Okay. I'm gonna take that triple Bulbasaur and I'm gonna see how it fares, and then afterwards I'm gonna race through and see if I can get the Golduck. I think I just have to power through the whole level to get Golduck. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I'm mistaken in hindsight. I was thinking that if I could knock down all three Bulbasaurs it might do something, but it doesn't seem to do anything.
Welcome back. Yes.
Alright, so if we just zip through here, do I encounter more Psyducks to bully? Is that what I was doing wrong? Wait, was that it over there? Hmm. I can't remember how to do this. Can't remember how you get Golduck on this.
Yes.
Good pose, just too far away.
Welcome back.
Oak's like, please, for the love of God, go to Rainbow Cloud.
Yes.
We did all this research, and I gave you the camera, and you're fucking it up. Oh, we're for sure harassing some wildlife in here. That's a given. Oh, wait. I think I might remember how to do this now. I think I just had an idea. An epiphany, if you will. I was incorrect. The epiphany I thought I had, I was definitely wrong about.
Yes. Wow.
You know, the score was actually pretty good.
Welcome back.
What else would I be missing? I wonder how many Pokemons I'm missing that are just like... I didn't take a picture of the base Pokemon while I was trying to get the better Pokemon. I never took a picture of the Starmie that came out? Oh, that's a bummer. Alright, so Starmie is one of the ones I'm missing. That's one. I did get a picture of Magikarp. That's what I was worried about. Yeah, so I'm missing 3 if you don't count Mew. Hey, real question. Is Dragonair in here? For some reason I thought he was, but... But I didn't see any way to interact with Dratini, and I got Dragonite out of the Whirlpool, so I'm not sure if Dragonair is even in this. Yeah, I got Weepinbell. Only Dratini and Dragonite? Okay. So I know I'm missing Golduck. I know I'm missing, what did I just say? Golduck, Starmie, and I'm missing one more. Well, I know about Mew, so I'm only miscounting one of them. I'm missing, like, I have not accounted for one of them. I have this vague recollection of it being Pidgeot. Is Pidgeot in this? Yeah, I'm actually asking. The game gives you nothing to go on, so... Golduck isn't in? Damn. I got baited by someone. Alright, well, what are the Pokemon I'm missing then? I don't mind being told which ones I'm missing. It'll at least narrow it down. I got Magnemite, didn't I? Yeah, I got Magnemite. Not a particularly good picture of Magnemite. I never got a picture of Squirtle, are you kidding me? You're right, I never took a picture of Squirtle. I did get Arcanine. There's a Growlithe in this? Alright, let's pick up the ones we're missing then.
Yes.
I know there's a way to get these guys up onto the shore. Oh, there we go. I was missing before. I wasn't able to do this for some reason before. Okay, so I got a Squirtle. It'd be a better Squirtle if I could get it, if I could get several of them up onto the ledge together. I'm gonna take this picture and I'm gonna see if I can maybe get 2, 3, maybe 4 up onto the ledge.
Wonderful.
Can't believe I forgot to take a picture of the Squirtle.
Welcome back. Yes.
feel like they're hard to manipulate. Alright, let's go get a picture of Starmie if I can. He like disappears instantly. I just need to snap a picture in his direction next time.
Yes.
If all I'm trying to do is log the picture, then just taking a picture in his direction will be better for me. Then at least I'm fairly certain I'll get the picture.
Yes.
That's gonna have to do. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yes.
That's gonna have to be good enough there, Professor Oak.
Wonderful. Welcome back. Yes.
I don't know where I get a Growlithe from. The Arcanine came out of one of the calderas, and I just threw a, what, like a Pester Ball or an apple in it, and one popped out? Might be this, maybe this one up here. I thought there was one up there. Ah.
Yes.
Oh, it's RNG.
Wonderful. Welcome back.
Yeah, I might have never tried if I hadn't known.
Yes.
Does he just phase into existence next to you? Is there no way to, like, get a good picture of him from the front? That's not a real question. I'm sorry. I know I've been asking some real questions, so it's not obvious which ones are real and which ones aren't.
Yes. Wow. Wonderful.
See you! That's, Pokesnap. I think I had some legit good photos in this run. My favorite photo. Thanks, Gren. Yeah, if it's actually gonna drop at midnight, I'm gonna play some Pokesnap tonight. Some of the new one. That's a pretty good Charizard. I think it's pretty easy to get a good Charizard though. The timing just works out really smoothly. Some of these are shit, like that Porygon and that Cloyster, shit. Kangaskhan, solid. Yeah, my Magneton was solid. I like my triple Jigglypuff, that was a good one. That was a shit Magnemite. It got decent points, but I don't think it was a good picture. Alright, I can handle that, Tadashi. Okay, well, as someone who just beat Pokemon Snap for the N64 again, can I just tell you, it holds up. I think this game legit holds up. What's up, idiot? They're all 151 times 10,000, which I get it. That me understanding doesn't make me hate it less. Mew is definitely not furry, I'm sorry. Anyone who voted furry, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, isn't 573 like Konami, but like doesn't it spell out Konami? I don't know how to articulate that. Japanese has an interesting wordplay thing they do with numbers being represented by, or words being represented by numbers. Bastard. Bastard! Gorowase? That sounds like a familiar term. The name of the company that made La Mulana, Nigoro, is the same. Nigoro is Gorowase for 256, which is, you know, power of 2. I think it was the amount of RAM that was in the MSX. Yeah, Nigoro has a major boner for the MSX, so. Damn, you gotta go hard to hit the challenge score. Holy fuck. Like, I get it, but damn.
Yes.
Like 4 million and I only got 1.1 million?
Wow. Well done. Wait. Welcome back. You made it. See you.
What, every time I take a picture of Mew, it's gonna play the credits? Fuck off, Oak. That's just a good Pikachu right there. That's just a good Pikachu.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Those are some good pictures. That's a good picture. That's a good picture right there. Only if Pokemon, Gren. Actually, that's not true. I'd love to take pretty pictures. I'm not sure that I want to seek out the locations to take pictures. What's the emote code for DP's hands in the air emote? It's used you, right? That's what I thought. I just wanted to tweet that picture out. Thanks to Dashi for putting it on my Discord. It made it much easier for me to post it. Yeah. Looks like that was just a direct port. Shame. It's a real shame. They didn't even bother to update the graphics or anything. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, well we got 30 minutes before the new game drops.